Hey guys, welcome back. So today is my monthly favorites. Big surprise here, I have dark hair. A lot has happened over the last month, obviously. My hair was just so damaged from going blonde. I definitely felt like I needed to regrow this year and get it healthy. So that's what I did. I didn't expect it to come out so dark, but because my hair was so damaged, it just sucked up the color. And this is what I'm left with. So this is what I'm working with right now. And honestly, you guys, if you follow me on Snapchat, you know the mental breakdown that I had because I don't know why. I've always been this dark up until I don't know, I would say 2 years ago for sure I started going blonde, but before that I was red. Before that I was like a honey blonde. So I've been all different colors, like every color under the rainbow. But when I just went from blonde to this dark without dimension in my hair, I was just like shell shocked, and I don't know. So I'm definitely still getting used to it right now. I did order some new hair extensions from Halo Couture. These are obviously the darker ones, and I really like them. I'm so glad that I have them because without them, I would be in complete disarray. So I'm really happy for those. So that is my first favorite, I guess, of the month. This just happened last week, but I love my new hair extensions. Without these, honestly, you guys, I would be pretty upset right now because my hair is so damaged at the ends. I don't know where I would be because my hair is so damaged at the ends. I just felt like instead of it being bleached and damaged, it was now brown and damaged, and I feel like that's even worse. So I'm just really glad to have these. It makes me feel a ton better, and I actually just filmed the tutorial on this hairstyle, which I don't know if you guys can see, but it's just basically like loose waves. So that'll be up on my channel very shortly, but I just wanted to kind of address the elephant in the room. I do have dark hair now. I definitely want to try to go, lighter and, more blonde-ish in the future, but not right now. So my hair will be brown for the next year. I'm sure that you guys watch me here, but it'll always change. My hair is like evolving. It always changes. But yeah, just wanted to let you guys know about that. Okay, so now let's get into my favorites. The first thing I want to mention is a primer. This primer is by Hourglass. This is the Mineral Veil Primer, and I tried this in a sample, I don't know, it's been a long time, and I remember really liking the way that it made my face feel and how smooth it made my face. So I decided to pick up this size. They do have a larger size. I believe this one was like $20, and it's not too big, so it is quite pricey. And the other one is a lot more expensive. I don't know off the top of my head. I'll link them down below for you guys though, both sizes. But I really like this. I actually don't need to use too much of this. I just need a little bit, and it really smooths out my face, makes it feel very hydrated, and it's just a really nice canvas for foundation. And I always notice that my foundation looks better when I do use this. So I have been loving this. My skin just feels a lot more nourished with it. So definitely a favorite over the last month. And then for foundation over the last month, I have actually been trying out so many different foundations. You guys know, especially in April, I was trying new foundation out like crazy. But this one is the one that I just reached for most frequently. And this is the Maybelline Dream Cushion. Partially because it's so convenient and easy. Let's just be honest, it's a cushion foundation. All I do is take my beauty blender and stick it in here and then apply it directly to my face. So it's just very easy and convenient. It does come with a sponge right here. I've talked about this before. I don't even know if I've had this in a favorites video recently. Maybe I have. I don't know. I just thought I'd mention it to you guys because it is what I use just on a day-to-day basis because it's so easy. The color that I have is 30 Warm Nude, and it does say that it's a liquid foundation on the go, and that's truly why I love it because it's just so simple. It's easy. It gives me a really nice medium to full coverage. It can be built up beautifully without looking cakey or heavy. It doesn't settle into my fine lines and all of that. If you're looking for a cushion foundation to try out, I definitely recommend this one. And the finish that it leaves on my skin is kind of, I don't know, I feel like it's radiant but not dewy, if that makes sense. So it's going to give you, a nice sheen, and it's definitely not going to be matte. So I really like it. Thought I'd mention it to you guys. Again, I will link all these products down below. I'm trying to get better at that, so check the description box for all of these products in case I go through them too fast. I actually have a new bronzer this month that I have been loving. I've heard so many people talk about this bronzer over the years. It never really intrigued me until recently, and it is the Too Faced Sweetheart Bronzer. It's supposed to be a baked luminous glow bronzer, and this is in Sweet Tea. So this is what it looks like. It's definitely a very yellow yellow undertone bronzer, which is why I absolutely love it. I actually prefer more yellow products on my skin because I do have redness, but I also have a olive undertone in my skin. So to kind of balance that out, I like to use yellow products, and it makes my face look so just even and flawless and more olive, which is what I actually prefer. So this is what it looks like. Both of the sides are pretty radiant. One of them I feel like has a little bit more radiance, but this side's a little bit darker, and this side right here is just a tad bit lighter. I like to just mix them together and apply it all over, and it is just the most beautiful, just natural, healthy looking bronzy radiance to the face. So I have been wearing this non-stop. It's just a beautiful, just everyday. It's not going to be over the top. You don't have to worry about packing too much on, and it's just a really beautiful bronzer. So I love this. Glad to have this in my collection, and I'm not wearing it today. Which is kind of silly. I don't know why I do that, but I'm actually not wearing it today. I set these products aside, so I kind of forget to use them the day that I'm going to go film because they're, you know, set aside and not right in front of me. So I didn't use this one today. I used the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Bronzer, which I also really like, but that one is tons warmer. So if you want something that's just, you know, it's warm, but it's a little bit more yellow base, this is a great one. And I'm also really excited because I have a mascara favorite this month, which I have never been big into mascara. I know some girls are just like, I have to have my lashes like perfect and big and wispy, like that's their thing. It's just never been my thing. I don't know why. Maybe because my lashes have never been great, so I don't even worry about it. I don't know. I feel like it's one of those things where it's like, if you have a really good feature, you really want to like amp that feature up. And if you have a bad feature, you're just like, I'll forget about you and like concentrate on something else. And I think that that's what I do with my lashes. I've always gravitated towards more lengthening more lengthening mascaras because my lashes are obviously very short and stubby. But recently I noticed when I'm wearing false lashes, I really need that extra volume down towards the bottom. So I picked this one up. I heard tons of people talk about this over the years, and I just decided, you know what, I'm gonna try this out. This is the Maybelline Lash Sensational Mascara, and it is supposed to be a full fan effect waterproof mascara. Now, I accidentally picked up the waterproof version. I didn't actually want the waterproof version. The last time I tried a waterproof mascara was the Rocket Mascara, and the next day I looked in the mirror and I had no lashes. I don't know what it was. I don't know if I washed it off too harshly. I don't know. I don't see myself doing that because I'm usually really gentle with my face, but I had no lashes the next morning. All my lashes completely fell out. I had maybe like, I don't know, I would say maybe four on each side left. It was devastating to say the least. So yeah, I've never tried a waterproof mascara since then. I just feel like they're a little bit too harsh and abrasive on my lashes anyways. It could be that my lashes were already really dehydrated, and then the waterproof just kind of like sucked the rest of the oil out and left me with nothing. I don't know, regardless, I just never have tried a waterproof mascara since, just never a fan. Plus, I don't really feel like I'm in a situation where I need like a waterproof mascara. Obviously, if it's gonna be like a wedding day or something like that, I definitely recommend it. But if you're just gonna be like outside in the summer heat, you're not gonna find me with mascara on in the first place. Like, I'm all or none. Like, I'm a full face of makeup usually, or I have like no makeup on, you know what I mean? Especially if it's gonna be like the heat of the day. If I'm outside doing things, I'm not really gonna wear mascara. I don't know, that's just for me personally. I mean, I guess there are days where I would wear mascara like on a hot day or whatever, but it's usually like a light layer and I'm wearing a full face of makeup and I'll put lashes on, so it's not really a huge deal. But anyways, I did pick up the waterproof version, decided to go ahead and try it out, and I really like it. It really holds my curl nicely, which is also something that's kind of funky about my lashes. They're stick straight and they don't hold curl. With this mascara, they will hold the curl. It also separates really nicely, so it kind of gives the illusion of length, but also gives tons of volume. I feel like the name of the mascara is perfect. It's the full fan effect, and it really just does that to your lashes. So I really like this, you guys. If you haven't tried it and you're looking for just a great drugstore mascara, definitely recommend it. Then for lipstick this month, I have this lipstick right here that I've been wearing from Tarte. First of all, look how beautiful that package is. It's like a, I don't know, like a blue marbled effect. I just think it's so pretty. And this is the shade Skinny Dip, which of course is a nude. You guys know how I feel about my nudes. It's a beautiful kind of like pinky undertone nude, especially when you swatch it, but once you apply it to the lips, it almost comes out more peachy. It's very similar to me to the Marc Jacobs Le Marc liquid lipstick, Yours to Try Liquid Lip. It's very similar in color once it's applied to the lip. The formulation is obviously way different. This is definitely more of like a liquid lipstick, and this one is just like a more regular, like semi-matte satin finish lipstick. So I really like this for days that I want that look, and I like this one for days that I want more of like a liquid lip. I think they're both great. I love them both, but the tone is very similar. I will say this one by Marc Jacobs pulls a lot more peach, especially when swatched as well. This is also being swatched on self-tan hands, and it's being applied to my lips as, you know, not self-tanned. My lips are a little bit more pigmented, and it does come off a little more peachy. Just FYI, but it's a really, really great nude, and I really love it. So formulation's good, the color's great, and it's just kind of like one of my everyday like go-to nudes. So now I'm going to talk about some skincare favorites. I had to go get them because they were sitting back there. But I actually discovered this brand not last month, but the month before that, and I actually mentioned it in my last favorites video. It's the H2O Plus Beauty. This is what one of the packagings look like of the dry body oil that I actually talked about in my last favorites. Also in my last video, which was, I believe, like my favorite lip liner video, a lot of you guys were asking what was on my skin, like my body, to make it look so glowy and healthy. This is what it was, and I love this stuff. So first of all, this is definitely a favorite. I mentioned it in my last favorites video. Wanted to touch base on it this month just because I got so many questions. This is a dry body oil. It's amazing. It's so hydrating. It doesn't leave you feeling sticky or gooey or oily, but it gives you that like wet look to the skin. It's absolutely beautiful. And I mentioned in my last favorites video that I wanted to go back and try more from the H2O line, because when I was in Ulta, I was actually like playing with all of the products, all the Test Me products, and they felt so hydrating, like more hydrating than I have like ever felt a product, like just super, super luxe. But I did end up getting them a few weeks later, and oh my goodness, you guys, I'm head over heels about them. I have never in my life seen such immediate results from skincare in my entire life. Now, I will say the reason why I feel like I'm seeing results so immediate is because of the moisture retention and the hydration in my skin. Like, these products aren't really like, you know, erasing my like discolorations that I've had forever or like taking away acne. This is strictly for the moisture balance in my skin. That's why I wanted these products in particular. So I'm gonna go through them, let you guys know my favorites. Everything that I've tried, I've absolutely loved, but I do have some like favorites, you know? So the first product is the Water Bright Illuminating Night Cream. This helps to restore a more radiant and even skin tone. I will say I've noticed definitely a change in my skin tone with this. I apply this at night. It's really cool because it comes in this little packaging where you just like push this down and the product comes out, so it never touches the air until, you know, you pump it out at the top. I also just find it really super convenient and easy to use, but this has definitely changed my skin tone. It's definitely evened things out a lot more right here and just made my skin look so good when I wake up in the morning. Even when I first apply this, my skin is just like so radiant. All of these products give me that effect though. So far I've been a huge fan of this. I've only used it for, I don't know, maybe 2 weeks now, and I'm hooked. It doesn't break me out. It just makes my skin look so beautiful the next morning. Like, I don't even want to wash my face because it looks so good. I've definitely seen a difference in my skin so far using this, and I will continue to use this. I'm 100% going to repurchase these products because I don't even know how I lived without them. That's how good they are. So this next product is also a moisturizer. Sometimes I apply this one, the illuminating one, the night cream, and then I'll apply this one over top of it in the areas that my skin is super dry, but I also use this one every single morning. It's more of like a jelly consistency. This is the Oasis Hydrating Treatment. Clinically proven to hydrate immediately and soften the skin, which it does. Like, I put it right there in that little wrinkle that you guys know drives me insane, and it minimizes it. It just plumps it up and makes it look so much more hydrated. This smells kind of like, I don't know how to describe it. It's just like if you were to, I was going to say bathe in water, but most of us do bathe in water, or at least I'm sure most of us bathe in water. But it's just like a very fresh scent that you want on your face, you know what I mean? So this is what it looks like right there. It's very blue and jelly. I'll apply this in the morning after I rinse my face, let this sit on and kind of soak in a little bit, soften my skin up, and then I'll go apply my primer and my makeup, and it's just really beautiful under makeup. It just really holds up well. So I really, really like this one a lot. Those two are like the best moisturizers right now for my face. I feel like I've tried so many products to kind of like correct darkness and blah, 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 blah. But honestly, I feel like a lot of it had to do with the hydration in my skin. I felt like maybe my skin wasn't like completely like nourished and hydrated. So it kind of makes the bad things in my skin, like my wrinkles, my fine lines, my discolorations pop even more because it wasn't nourished enough. So that's just kind of something that like sparked in my mind a couple weeks ago. I'm like, you know what? I bet it's just because my skin wasn't like super hydrated, especially after using these products, because now my skin is like a world of a difference. I want to share these 3 products with you. This first one is the H2O Aqua Defense Shielding Maca Oil, I believe is what it's called. This is a facial essence. So I'm sure you guys know like these sprays are like all of the rave right now, which I'm a huge fan in setting sprays. Like I love me a good setting spray because my skin is so dry, but this one is really awesome. I've never tried one before. It is a setting spray for basically your skincare. So when you're done with your moisturizers, your serums, all of that, you will spritz this onto your face and oh my goodness. Basically what this matcha is in here is basically green tea, like it's a powder form of green tea. So basically what it says it does is creates a barrier for environmental toxins to get onto your face. So it actually stops them from, you know, the aging process and like, you know, all of the toxins and things in the air. So I just really like it. I don't know that it's working like that, obviously, because I've only used it 2 weeks, but I will say I love the way that it makes my skin feel. It makes me look so dewy and so hydrated, and I'm all about that. I feel like it's kind of like the sprinkles on the top of the cupcake for skincare. So I really been loving this. I'm definitely going to repurchase this because I'm so hooked on it now. So I just wanted to let you guys know, if you haven't tried a facial essence, try one. I think you'll be hooked. I look forward to using this every single night. Then I also have a night cream that I've been using from them as well. This is the Infinity Plus Firming Therapy Eye Cream. Fights 6 signs of eye aging all in one. And again, I'm really impressed with this product as well because it adds so much hydration under my eye. It's a very luxe consistency. It's not too thick, but it's not too thin either. And when you apply it, your under eyes just immediately feel hydrated. And then the last face product I want to share with you guys from H2O is the Water Bright Illuminating Serum. This helps reduce dark spots and even skin tone. I've been using this in conjunction with the illuminating night cream every single night, and I really like the combination so far. I feel like this isn't like completely taking my dark spots away just yet, but again, I've only been using it 2 weeks, but I feel like it's evening my skin tone. So it's almost kind of like blurring. So I guess it would be like almost taking away my dark spots or helping fade them a little bit, but I feel like it's just more even and just radiant on my skin. I've also been enjoying using this in conjunction with this every single night. Just been kind of like, you know, my go-to little regimen lately. The last and final favorite that I have for you guys this month is actually a pair of shoes. You guys, these are the most comfortable, cute pair of wedges for the summer. I absolutely love them. They do come in a couple different colors. They also have like a light taupe one and then like a, I don't know, like a darker, like khaki one. But I picked up the black ones because I wear black so much, especially for work. So these are super comfortable. You can honestly just wear these all day long. You could probably walk like 2 miles in them and you would be fine. Seriously, they're so comfortable. They do have, you know, a lot of height here in the back, but it's also bigger here towards the front, which is what makes it so comfortable. It's not like a super steep arch, and it also has the cute little like slide kind of feel to it through this part, which I really like. And I also like that this part is a little bit longer. I mentioned in my last video a pair of sandals that I've really been loving, and they're longer right here, and these ones are too, which is what I really like. It does have the little adjuster right here, so if your foot is wider, which mine is, then it's going to fit you comfortably and not super snug. But because this part is longer, it's going to narrow the foot and make it look longer, which makes your legs look longer, which is what we all want, right? And then it does have the little ankle strap right here, so it fits very comfortably and stays on your foot, and I just really love them, you guys. They're so cute, they're so comfortable. These can be dressed up, they can be dressed down. I wear them literally with everything. So I wanted to make sure that I mentioned them in today's video because I just feel like they're so versatile. And if you're just looking for like that one perfect wedge to wear, then these are definitely it, you guys. Like Trust me, they're so good. They're so comfortable. You guys will love them. So I will link them down below for you guys. I picked mine up at DSW, but they have them on the Steve Madden website as well. So that's it, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed checking out my favorites this month. Please be sure to let me know what you guys have been into over the last month. I love seeing what you guys are loving because it obviously gives me recommendations and also other people that watch my video. So be sure to leave me a comment and let me know what you guys have been loving. But thank you guys as always for watching. I really appreciate you guys honestly taking the time out of your day to watch my video. That's so awesome to me. So thank you so much, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.